to the international podcast devoted to the yellow and black, NXTcast. I am your host, Felonious Punk, KSC, and better boom, realest guys in the room, the best rate since healing, Cris, Nixon.
It's a nice cool day. We're here with some apple soda. Apple soda.
And the Austrian cyborg, if the cat whisperer, if whispering is shouting, Bernard!
And who are you? Watch where you stand.
You watch your mouth, boy.
You watch your mouth, boy.
Gentlemen, how are we? How was our weekend? How was our week? How was our everything?
Good. Been watching. I watched Gracepoint, Gotham, and I watched Gracepoint again.
Yeah.
David Tennant. Yeah.
What did you make of Gotham?
I've liked it. I don't hate it. I'm not a comic book nerd, Batman nerd, so I don't hate it.
How can one not be a Batman nerd?
Yeah, I'm confused by that.
No, I mean comic book nerd, comic book wise.
Okay. You're not a purist. You're not a purist about it. I wasn't so impressed. I felt it was a little bit clumsy and a bit contrived.
Yeah. But it's not supposed to be Batman. It's supposed to be the villains.
Yeah.
It's the villain origins. It's not the Batman origin. Yeah, he's there, but he's not. Forget Batman. He's not he's not even Batman yet. Let's just put it that way.
He's a scared little kid.
Yeah.
Man. Fair enough. So, Bernie, how was your weekend?
No, Jesus. Where do I start?
Well, I understand you saw the return of a legend of the independent wrestling scene.
Of the squared circle, yeah.
A scientist of the squared circle.
Yeah.
A student of the game.
After 11 long years, I saw the return of Shooter Shaw.
11 years.
11 years of not wrestling ever. And I've seen the debut of another great superstar. I don't know about his future, though, because this was the last WWF show that was probably ever. So I saw the return of Shooter Shaw, and I saw the debut of the Blue Blower.
The Blue Blower.
Yeah.
The Blue Blower.
He does sound like an interesting character, this Blue Blower.
I
hope we do get to see more of him.
Yeah, well, not in WWF, we don't.
We've seen quite enough of him already, I know, but we could definitely see more appearances by him.
Should the tapings be should the tapings air entirely? Maybe I will be so kind and or horrible and post the last match of Shooter Shaw's career.
I'm still waiting for the interaction between Shooter Shaw and Bret Hart.
Yeah,
he stole you. Yeah, you got to show him that he shouldn't be stealing your finisher.
Yeah, he shouldn't be
taking credit for it.
You mean his finisher? Yeah.
That's what I mean. His finisher.
Yeah. All we have right now is a backstage segment that starts off like this.
Watch where you stand. And who are you?
Better watch your mouth, boy.
Better watch your mouth, boy.
How all great brawls start. You better watch your mouth, boy.
Better watch your mouth, boy. So that's our week's covered, I think, isn't it, gentlemen? Should we roll on with the show?
Another little thing. On Saturday, I was at the Do you say baptistation?
Baptism.
Baptism. The baptism of my niece, Lisa.
Oh, outstanding. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Make
So
sure
she's now.
Go with God and shit like that.
Yeah, go with God. She's now part of the Catholic Church, which I resigned a few years ago.
I think
I heard this somewhere. I don't know where I heard it, but something about baptism, and they're like, "Yeah, we have to baptize her now because we don't want the child being a demon kid." So, it was a comedy. It was a comedy show, so wouldn't be taken with the grain of salt.
Yeah,
so.
because when I look at my sister, she was baptized and she is no angel.
See.
Yeah, I never thought I could get this shit-faced on a baptism day, but
oh man, no, yeah, christenings, baptisms, they're the worst. They're the worst for getting shit-faced drunk. They're worse than weddings.
I thought those were weddings. Not for sure, not funerals, but baptisms, really?
Yeah.
I think confirmations are pretty low too.
Mind you, I am British, so any excuse really.
Any excuse, yeah.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Monday today.
It's Monday today. I haven't even had a drink yet.
Oh, by the way, I want to apologize for starting half an hour late, people.
Yeah, sorry for starting half an hour late, people. Chris had to move his car.
And some computer problems, and I was not finding a clip. So
there were some legitimate reasons as well, but I like to pick out Chris having to move his car.
I don't want to blame it all on Chris.
Oh, I do entirely.
But
otherwise that shit sticks to me, and I ain't having that, people.
You haven't told us about your weekend.
Man, well, I was not very well on Friday. Marginally better on Saturday. Sunday, I sat around in my pants playing a PlayStation, and today I had some work. So, yeah, there's a reason I hadn't told you about my weekend. Not much happened.
Oh.
Same for the week last week.
Something to do with the mother thinking you may have had Ebola. I know that story.
There was that one about my mum thinking I've got Ebola because of all that work I do with Africans.
Ebola?
Yeah, I don't really do any work with Africans. But, for some reason, my mum thinks that there's a distinct possibility, it could be Ebola. You just don't know.
The only Ebola they would find at my place are the complete collections of Battle of Los Angeles from 2007 up to 2013.
Yeah, I've got 2012. But,
the only Ebolas that I have.
The only Ebolas I have. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe she meant those, the 2012 Ebola.
Yeah, I think she might have. Because of all the work I do with Africans.
What's the
Pararuti was not in Ebola 2012.
No,
I'm almost certain of it. I'm almost certain. Right. Well, should we move along and get on with the news?
Straight from the dirt sheets to your ear holes, this is NXTcast News.
The opening news happening tonight. In fact, William Regal will be at the WWE TV tapings this coming week in Brooklyn and Philadelphia to evaluate talents that are being brought in for tryouts. So Regal's doing the next crop, it would appear.
Do we have different news than I do?
Do I?
Regal news? Mine starts with Michael PSAs.
Yeah, it should be Michael.
Oh,
PSAs.
I've gone right down. Yeah, I've gone right down to the bottom. Yeah. Who wants to tell us about Michael PSAs?
Okay.
Bernie.
Okay. Michael PSAs was seen working with production at last night's WWE NXT tapings. He was at TakeOver and the tapings earlier this month as well. Boo! Fuck you, Beer Wolf. Get back where you came from, Poppy. Go back recording an album, you fuck.
Get the hell out,
gotta say we are live, and yes, hello, Marianne Mason.
Hey,
Yay!
Marianne Mason.
Yes.
Awesome sauce. Mason's ringside view, not Mason's ringside review. That's Mason's ringside view.blogspot.com.
I'm
You're
pretty
correct.
confused with the view and the review part.
Yeah, I kept calling it review for a while. Sorry, anyway, moving along, Chris.
Oh yeah. Don't we all want to hear this? Something that wasn't part of the news on here, but Mako PSA has 2 songs coming out.
At least he's not on NXT then.
I don't have it right with me, the name of the songs, but one was like, I won't stop drinking till you look
Pretty?
good.
Oh, good, yeah.
Right.
Pretty. Yeah.
I could just hear Michael P.S. Hayes though.
I can't. I don't know how he sings.
That's why he's going down. That's why. No, have you not heard? Oh Jesus! He did a song in like I think when he was wrestling at WCCW. I think he had an album or something like that. But they've got like a full recording studio at Full Sail.
Oh,
That's
of
probably
course
why
they
he's down
have.
there.
Of course they have. Yeah.
I go record my album down here.
Just watch me.
Watch me get drunk.
I still got a kid.
Yeah.
Beowulf. Bum-bagged buffoon Beowulf. Moving along. More news.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we call fanny packs in the UK.
Bum bags.
And get this, I will actually try to find this just to see how stupid it is. So.
Oh, God.
We play it on
Yeah.
next week's ending.
Yeah, we'll play it to the end of the show next week.
If I can find it. Rusev defeated Jack Swagger in a dark match event after last week's. I think this is the week prior before that. NXT 2 weeks.
Okay.
After 2 weeks ago.
The last batch of NXT
tapings. Thank you.
The last batch.
The
That's,
infamous
yeah.
tapings, yeah.
Rusev and Jack Swagger, that's cool.
In a dark match on NXT? Okay.
Yeah.
Why
The main
not?
event.
Why not? At the
Why
dark
not?
main event with Rusev hating black people. Very classy.
Yeah. Moving along.
Yeah.
WWE NXT star Tony Briggs, will make his TV debut on the October 30th NXT episode in a match against Baron Corbin. Briggs is a California independent wrestler named Brian Reed, formerly known as Brian Tannen. I think I vaguely remember Brian Tannen.
Yeah, I think I heard
Yeah.
this name somewhere. But Tony Briggs, this sounds like the most generic wrestling name ever.
Sounds kind of British, actually. Sounds like a British wrestler's name, like from the 60s or something.
Okay, I'm checking out his Instagram, seeing who the heck this guy is, because
You
I
get
have no
your
memory of
infos on
Tony
a
Briggs.
person on Instagram, not like Wikipedia.
Yeah, you Wikipedia that shit.
No, I'll give the guy credit. He looks like he is a WCW fan, because in one of the pictures he has a Nitro shirt.
Oh, okay.
He's
Bear
only
in
a
mind,
Nitro
I-
fan if he has a Pepe shirt.
Bear in mind that they basically get let into the room of free shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
That
true.
is one thing that I would put up working for WWE for, is that trip to the room of free shit.
Mm.
Oh my god.
You'd be like Zack Ryder.
Yeah, I wouldn't have enough arms. I would totally be something like Zack Ryder. I would rinse that shit. Anyway, moving along. News about Chris's wife, who I see.
This is looking to be a rumor now from what Mason says, because she looked like she was fine. But who's reading this? I am?
Yep.
Yeah, it's your waifu.
Okay.
It's your waifu.
So, okay. WWE NXT diva Alexa Bliss missed this week's TV tapings, last week's. Word is that she is dealing with a wrist injury. she worked last weekend's NXT live event in a tag team match with Bayley against Dana Brooke and Sasha Banks.
Ooh. I saw a picture of that Dana Brooke.
Yeah.
I think it was her. She's quite heavily tattooed.
Blonde girl?
No, it was a brunette girl. I saw her earlier on. I'll think it up for next week's show who it was, but yeah, she looks hot.
Yeah, so
Black
this
tattoo girl,
so the news about the wrist injury has been debunked.
She looked okay.
By us.
Yeah.
By us.
Boom.
By us.
But she looked fine when she was on the house shows, bitches.
Thanks to Mason's Ringside Views.
Yeah, thanks to Mason's Ringside View for that scoop. If you want a scoop on anything that's going on NXT, Mason's Ringside View.
Well, we didn't add it on here, but one of the latest news sources is that
quote unquote.
Well, who was it? Somebody got injured at the house show?
It was the Marine guy, the guy with the sleeve and
oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
I know who you're talking about. I can't remember his name either. But the guy that was the Marine, yeah. Not John Cena or the Miz.
Yeah. They were trying to blame it on Baron Corbin and Mason cleared it up for us.
Yeah, he got busted up, but no, he didn't get busted up doing that.
Yeah.
Busted up doing something else.
Yeah, but when we not know who this guy is, it's kind of pointless.
Yeah.
Cutler? Was it Steve Cutler?
Cutler rings a bell.
Cutler. That will make sense, Cutler. Yeah.
Something Cutler.
It was the Cutler. Who's not part of PWG's Cutler Brothers.
He got busted open by... but he didn't really. Should we move along?
Yeah.
Who's next?
Yes.
That's me. WWE NXT trainer and UK wrestling legend Robbie Brookside noted on Twitter this weekend that they're celebrating 1 year with WWE.
Yay.
These names, along with top NXT stars Sami Zayn, Adrian Neville, and Tyler Breeze, have led to much speculation that this is another part of news. This is not.
I tried to.
Yeah, okay, I was good.
But
go
ahead.
Okay, yay for Robbie Brookside. Congratulations, man. I hope you are one of the reasons why the product is as awesome as it is. So the next piece of news, these names, along with top NXT stars Sami Zayn, Adrian Neville, Tyler Breeze, has led to much speculation as to who will be the next to make it to the main roster.
I know this is speculation, but we've heard this like 100 times already. It's becoming old news now.
Yeah, it kind of is really.
Yeah.
But it's like, who would you pick to be the next ones up to the NXT roster? Well, Sami Zayn, Adrian Neville, Tyler Breeze. Quite obviously.
Well, A, duh, and B, let's get better writers first.
Yeah.
I want them to see good storylines. I don't want to see them like meander around. I
worry about Tyler Breeze is going to get lost.
Yeah, that's
Tyler Breeze is fucked when he goes in the main roster. Adrian Neville has probably got a fair fist of it. Sami Zayn possibly. That's knife edge with Sami. He could go nowhere, or he could go right to the top. And there's no middle.
Hey,
no middle ground
Berny.
for that boy.
Yeah.
Do you know about WCW referees, like their names?
I know Nick Patrick. I know Little Nate.
Yeah, Little Nate was.
No, because I've been watching a lot of Nitro, of course, and pay-per-views for WCW, but there's one referee that you can always recognize because of his mustache and his
mullet,
his long hair, mullet.
Yeah. I've seen the guy a million times. He's even made it to the video games, to the WCW video games. But don't ask me what his name is.
I would ask Double A of one of the other guys of Randy, so.
Phil Rea probably knows that if you wake him up in the dead of the night and point a gun to his head,
do that.
He's like, "Oh, that's such and such." He has been around since the 60s.
Who's the early 80s referee that looks like early mid 70s Tony Stark?
Exactly.
There you go.
Right, moving along. According to the Wrestling Observer, Hideo Itami and Finn Balor will most likely be getting called up before anyone else currently featured on the NXT roster. Well, if Wrestling Observer said it, it must be true. It is, in no way does that mean that the folks at Wrestling Observer are fucking squirting their shorts because Hideo Itami and Finn Balor, a.k.a. Kenta and Fergal Devitt, are now in NXT.
Actually, read the next two parts because it's this part and the next two portions. Yeah.
Itami has made it clear that he wants to become a part of WWE's developmental system so he can adapt to the WWE ring style and learn English. But his star power in Japan is what will most likely see him debut on the main roster soon rather than later. As for Devitt, Dave Meltzer was quoted as saying, Finn wasn't brought in to spend 2 or 3 years in developmental.
Mm-hmm.
Again, if Dave Meltzer said it. He will, of course, be required to have a run in NXT because that's how WWE develops its talent. But Meltzer speculates Balor will be brought in to Raw before 90 or 95% of the talent in NXT that's there now will be up. Yeah, well, probably. I mean, that was kind of on the cards from the get-go. Was that he was basically offered a deal with limited amount of time in NXT. That's old news, Mr. Meltzer. Sorry, son.
Sorry, son.
Yeah, you are yesterday's man, sir. We are all Dave Meltzer now.
Yeah, he has to clean up his mess on the floor and
all
those notes.
CM Punk shit the bed for you, son, and that's that. Right, moving along. This is sad news. This is very sad news. This made me upset.
WWE NXT trainer Nick Densmore, aka Eugene, has been released according to PW Insider and WWE Now. Densmore had been with the company since September 2013 and previously taught at beginner's class at Ohio Valley Wrestling, OVW. Densmore spent time in the WWE as Eugene earlier in his career, which we already know. But he was released pretty much.
Yeah, that's a shame. I like Nick.
It's a shame.
I like Nick.
Yeah.
He's apparently a very, very good trainer. Trained in OVW for a while, apparently.
I like Nick Dinsmore way more than fucking Hugh fucking Morris.
Hugh fucking
Fuck
Morris.
you, General Erection.
Yeah, see getting all those nitros on the WWE network. We see you, Hugh Morris. We see you.
It's because he has issues and he just won't stop laughing. That's the problem.
I have issues too.
Yeah, with Hugh
Morris.
But
you're not laughing all the time.
No, but I'm coming all the time.
That's better than laughing all the time.
True. But it's a shame. It's a shame that Bill DeMott's still there and Nick Dinsmore isn't.
Who has the next one? Yeah.
Indie wrestler Leva Bates worked the recent WWE NXT tapings, losing to Carmella. It is expected that WWE will bring Bates back for another look. I've heard since then, actually, that she's possibly signed up. I don't know.
Wow, haven't heard yet, but
I'm sure I saw some somewhere. But
let's leave this next
for the residual video game guy or what? The Audible.
Yeah, let's skip there. He's calling an Audible.
Yeah, let's leave that for the last portion.
Okay.
Of the news.
Okay. Bernie, Hideo Itama.
Hideo Itami wrestled his first WWE NXT live event match in Jacksonville, Florida, Thursday night.
Jacksonville!
He defeated Ty Dillinger. According to PW Insider, the release came as a... What? There's a Nick Dinsmore news in my Hideo Itami news.
Sorry.
We need to hire an editor if we could afford anything at this point.
Awesome.
So many professionalism.
So much professionalism. Wow.
Yeah. So Jacksonville, Florida. Yes. Ty Dillinger. Oh, I like Ty Dillinger.
Yeah, I prefer Jason Jordan.
I like them both. I like them as a tag team.
I do too, actually. I do too. Yeah. Jason Jordan is fucking money on the table, man. Come on.
You know, they broke the news on their website. Well, not their website, their Twitter page and their Facebook page about Bull Dempsey at the house show.
Oh, really? What was the
What
was the news about Bull Dempsey at the house show?
He crushed Jason Jordan.
Oh. He gave him like 5 flying bull headbutts.
Wrong.
One of the comments is like, I didn't like Bull Dempsey, but I take that back now after he headbutted me with 600 headbutts.
Well, what do we learn from that? No more Red Bulls for Bull Dempsey.
Yeah, that's enough Red Bull for you.
We'll talk about Jason Jordan.
We'll move along. Chris, you got some news there about Kevin Steen.
Yeah. According to PW, Kevin Steen. Well,
yeah, we had the...
You're skipping way ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did the
William
Regal already.
Yeah. Kevin Steen is expected to have his new WWE NXT ring name soon. He will be in the ring on NXT TV before the end of 2014. WWE, this is the next thing that we'll talk about. But yeah, as far as him being on TV, they said they plan to have him on the November episodes. So
okay, so that's the next batch of tapings then.
Yeah, that's the one with Seth Rollins coming back.
Ooh,
so,
what's
so
me?
it won't be the NXT 4. It will be the NXT 5.
Aye.
Yes.
All you'll need is you'll need Big E Langston there.
UK will have the network by then as well. Be able to watch that shit on my TV.
Well, I don't know what network you will get.
So yeah, that's the thing. I might have to buy Sky to get it, and that would suck. Anyway, yeah, Kevin Steen's going to have a new name. Deal with it. It's going to happen. And it doesn't matter what it is. At the end of the day, it could be fucking Fly McGinty. It doesn't matter.
Fly McGinty.
2 joints in, dude. Yeah, it doesn't matter what his name is. Sami Zayn's a shit name, but we all love Sami Zayn. And Adrian Neville's a shit name, but we all love Adrian Neville. Doesn't fucking matter at the end of the day.
Adrian Neville's a better name than
Pac.
Anything else. No, Pac is not a bad name. I mean, that's an indie name, but it's not the worst name you can have. It's going to confuse everybody else.
Yeah,
with Xbox.
Yeah.
But no, Adrian Neville's not that bad of a name.
Better
Sami Zayn.
It's better than
his real name.
Years McDumbo.
It's better than his real name.
Years McDumbo.
His name is like Zammy something. It's not the greatest name. And it
doesn't roll off the tongue.
Exactly. Yeah. WWE WWE where it says that.
Okay.
Right after the Steam part.
Okay. We'll move along then. WWE NXT have apparently signed a new superstar. Sasha Banks recently stated the following on Twitter. Go follow at WWE NXT's newest superstar, Dylan M. WWE. He's going to be big.
Fight Steam Fight also tweeted, "Can we get at Dylan M WWE to like 1,000 followers before the end of the day? If he tweets like he talks, you'll all thank me for it."
So is that a lot or not a lot? Will he clutter up my Twitter feed or not?
Yeah, as long as he's not like Zack Ryder, that shit got depressing. Dylan Mile, who is a mid-20s guy, reportedly signed by was reportedly signed by the WWE last year. Ooh. At the same time last year, PW Insider reported that a 25-year-old man named Dylan Mile had been signed by the WWE. It was said that he participated in a tryout at the Performance Center in Orlando, Florida. He was described as a bodybuilder type from Colorado who's 6'3", 285 pounds. His 37-inch vertical leap at the tryout had impressed officials. Dave Meltzer of that guy again, of Wrestling Observer newsletter, confirmed the signing the following week. Good job. He added that Mile went on a bodybuilding message board and bragged about being the only person signed from the tryout. That included Davey Richards, Eddie Edwards, and Joey Ryan. Ooh.
I imagine this guy must be fucking huge.
Yeah, he's going to be enormous. That's basically what it is. And they got a Jones for that shit.
Okay, Chris, since I read the last part, you should read it. The next one.
Okay. Let me see. Oh, okay. So NXT diva Levana Zakari did an in-ring announcing that this is Saturday night's NXT live event in Fort Pierce, Florida. She apparently had not received her NXT name yet.
So they went with Levana Zakari.
Yeah, so far. So
that should. I want to hear John Travolta pronounce her name.
Levana Zakari.
Levana Zakari.
Nadal Zadid.
Oh,
They'll give me a job, but my mama dies.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Okay, since I'm the residual video game guy here, let me get into this big hunk of news. 2K Games has issued the following release announcing My Career Mode details for the upcoming WWE 2K15 video games. Players will begin My Career by taking characters they create in WWE 2K's creation suit to the Performance Center in Orlando, Florida. While there, they will be trained by former WWE superstar and Performance Center coach. Build the fucking mod.
No. You're not. You got to look on the upside. They might make him a playable character.
As they navigate,
no, he is.
Navigate a series of objectives, successful completion of the objectives will lead players to compete at NXT, WWE's developmental system for rising young talent, where they will continue with matches and new objectives. At NXT, they will encounter a roster of new and future WWE superstars, including Rusev, Bo Dallas, Adrian Neville, Sami Zayn, Corey Graves, all of whom will also be available as playable characters. After mastering their skills in NXT, players will move up to WWE's main roster, while General Manager Vicky Guerrero will set matches and keep her superstars focused. Ultimatums designed to gain bonus rewards. Developed collaboratively by Ukes and Visual Concepts at 2K Studio, WWE 2K15 is rated T14 by the ESRB. WWE 2K15 is scheduled for release on the PlayStation 3 Computer Entertainment System and Xbox 360 Games and Entertainment System from Microsoft on October 28, 2014 in North America and October 31st, 2014 internationally. In addition, releases for the PlayStation 4 computer entertainment system and the Xbox One, the all-in-one gaming and entertainment system from Microsoft, are currently scheduled for release on November 18th in North America and November 21st, 2014 internationally. Why the fuck did I have to read this bullshit in the end? The PlayStation, what did it say? Computer entertainment system. The 360 is the games and entertainment system from Microsoft. And then the Xbox One is the all-in-one games and entertainment system that apparently can't play fucking MP3s, people.
This is from their release statement that they
Oh, no
announced.
shit. Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Jesus.
This game is so
yeah,
out of
sorry,
date
but-
already. This is unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't going to buy this. It was like I heard MSR saying similar on Mega Powers Radio. No, I wasn't going to buy this game because I kind of got bored of buying all of these games and then being the same fucking game. So I kind of stopped at 13 and I didn't buy the last one. Wasn't going to buy this one either. But then they're going to throw this NXT chat at me.
I'm only buying it for this reason, and I'm only buying it because I didn't get 13 and I didn't get
14?
12. 13 and 14 I didn't get. The last one I got was 12. I stopped at 13 when I saw how crappy the design looked. It looked the same way as 12, and I'm like, screw this. I'm gonna wait. Plus, I've heard that they're gonna have more playable characters on the PS. The roster is gonna be huge for the PS4 and 360 compared.
Yeah.
The one PlayStation, Xbox
it's
One.
like half the roster for the 360 PlayStation 3 versions.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
I'm hoping the NXT stuff survives. So.
Yeah, but still, it will look like utter crap. It will be like the big problem was with the WWE games that they released them for the 360 and PS3, but they also released them for the Wii and PS2 even for a long period of time, like the FIFA games. And that's why they kept the look so reserved. But at WWE 13, there was no excuse to do that. And I bought it because A, it was cheap to 13, and B, because it was like the CM Punk show. And I was really disappointed because the last game that I bought before that was SmackDown 2 on the PlayStation 1.
Oh wow.
And I thought, like, from the time that has passed by, the controls got cluttered and unintuitive. There's no pick up and play aspect to the WWE games anymore. And the fact that Yuka is still providing the game engine really makes me sick. Because we have the best wrestling engine since the 90s is still the Aki engine. And that hasn't been utilized for years.
No.
I think the last game that used the Aki engine was a Def Jam game.
Yeah, it
was
the second Def Jam game. Yep.
Yeah, it was.
Shame.
But in news that we talked about, better news than with this, because I know that kind of got you a little angry reading all that. I just sent you a picture on Skype of who Dylan Miles is. I will post this on the Facebook group page.
Okay, you better impress me, bro.
He's on the far right, as I had already wrote there.
Holy fuck.
Hang on.
Come
on,
he's the guy on the right?
Yeah,
Jesus
right.
fucking Christ.
He's huge, but damn, is he ugly.
That is the ugliest, most fucking ripped guy I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
On his Twitter page,
Shit
on his Twitter page, they have the only picture they have on there for him is him having his hands, picture of his hands, along with Fergal Dabbitt's hands and that other guy, which I always seem to forget his name.
The guy from the Party Posse.
Yeah.
Centurion.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. He doesn't look quite, he looks like a fucking caveman.
He looks like the Hunchback of Notre Dame with muscles.
I was thinking that. He
If
looks
I
like
could, if I can be a little bit truthful here,
I mean, Bruno Sammartino wasn't pretty.
No, true.
Thank you. That's what I was gonna say.
He does have a touch of Bruno about him.
Yeah, in the face, not because Bruno had the man boobs and the hairy man boobs.
Yeah.
Still has.
This guy has it.
Bruno was a man, goddammit.
Yeah, he's barrel chested and shit.
Bruno was the man.
If that guy's not gonna be like a huge monster that destroys everyone, I mean, if he has a vertical leap like this, and he's as impressive as the report makes him out to be, he's gonna be like, he's gonna be like the Brock Lesnar for the next decade.
Oh. He needs to learn how to work though.
Yeah, let's see how he works out.
Yeah, definitely.
Interesting.
Yeah, you're right though. If he is anything other than a fucking beast that comes out and destroys everything and anything, then they're doing something seriously fucking wrong. Anywho,
that's fucking terrifying.
Yeah. So that's the news for this week. I say we should go to commercial break.
Let's go to commercials.
G'day folks, AJ here. When you finish listening to this fucking podcast, head on over to iTunes or Stitcher and check out myself, Lee and Punch on the fucking Bloke Show.
We talk about a whole variety of topics like comics, cartoons, movies, television, and sports.
And we're often joined by guests like Deck from Ireland and other friends from all over this wonderful planet.
Once a month, we jump into the DeLorean and take a look at the history of professional wrestling.
And once a month, we look back at actual history with Twit, This Week in Time.
And once a month, we talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about.
So please follow us on Twitter at TBSPOD.
And talk to us in the Facebook group, The Bloke Show.
And I don't give a fuck what you cunts do. Just listen to this fucking thing.
Cris Podcasting Network.
Hey, this is the Impact player, Mr. Phil Rea from the Turnbuckle Throwbacks Wrestling Podcast, inviting all of you, if you're done with this podcast, head back on over to ShiningWizardsNetwork.com. That's right, ShiningWizardsNetwork.com. You can download the latest edition of the Turnbuckle Throwbacks Wrestling Podcast. We're on iTunes, Stitcher, Audio Boo, Buzzsprout, Geek Life Radio, and every single Wednesday, live, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on rantemradio.com. So if you want to listen to the current, to the way back, we're the new recognized symbol of excellence in sports entertainment broadcasting, the Turnbuckle Throwbacks Wrestling Podcast.
GeeksOfTheIndustry.com. That's right, that's GeeksOfTheIndustry.com. Head on over now for all of your podcast needs. We've got everything that the geeky mind could possibly be entertained by. Everything from pro wrestling to NASCAR to movies to music. It's all catered for at GeeksOfTheIndustry.com. You can find our shows on iTunes, Feedburner, and Stitcher. But more importantly, you can find them on GeeksOfTheIndustry.com.
If you heard me there, I'm really sorry. Instead of turning my microphone down, I cranked it all the way up.
Well, I just, it was before you made any kind of serious noise, but I could hear your vaporizer pen going.
Was it the vaporizer pen, or was it just me creepily going?
That's usually once the recording's finished, no?
Yeah.
So should we move along into the social degenerates?
You mean the
social degenerates? That's what I said, Berny.
Who can just kick his stupid face and stupid smile? He's so ridiculous.
Okay, who are they talking about?
Itami. Hideo Itami, isn't it?
He has a stupid smile?
Oh, dang it.
I don't know. Someone might think he has a stupid smile. I quite like his smile. It's quite endearing. You keep smiling. You keep smiling.
He doesn't have to shit.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't have the shit-eating grin that some Japanese folk have, like the boss of Nintendo. Or Shigeru Miyamoto.
I don't know.
They're talking about this guy, if I can remember. Darn it.
Darn it.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah. Yeah, but it is that good picture that I just sent you on Skype. But
Tyler Breeze. Was that was taken?
Yeah.
This was taken. So it's a picture of Tyler Breeze taking a selfie with his, what I'm assuming is now for sale, his take a selfie, it'll last longer Tyler Breeze phone case. I'm assuming it's available from WWE shop.
And it's only, and to make it worse, it's only a 5S.
Ouch.
What was that?
Someone beeped again.
Phil?
Can you hear me again? Or is my microphone gone out of whack?
No, you just beeped twice.
That's weird.
And it made a really distinctive sound.
It's really odd that it does that sometimes, and I don't know why. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it, I have to say.
I don't like that. I like to control that.
I like to control that.
Well, it's a 5. I believe it's a 5S. Is it 5S?
I think it's a 5. At least he's
upgraded
from the 4S.
We've already spent too long discussing this.
Well,
okay.
Yeah, let's move on.
But he can't spell. He can't spell stupid because he's got stupid. And he managed to spell it right the second time. He's so ridiculous. Who could just kick his stupid face and stupid smile? He's so ridiculous. Yo, sir, are ridiculous.
Oh my God, that's the best comeback I've ever heard all day.
Burn. Move along. Who's got the next one?
The cats are now invading. Fuck off!
Oh, I'll do this because the next one is good for him.
Okay.
This team, I am sure that T Kid will win. This TYM team, Tim, whatever you.
Tim.
I'm sure that T Kid will win.
One day, you kid will win.
Yeah. First, I need to know who Tim is.
Someone really doesn't understand the basics of booking, do they?
Who's Tim? That's all I want to know.
And who's T Kid?
The T Kid?
Why is Tim so sure that T Kid can win?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, is his name Time? Like the
It'd have an E on the end, surely.
Yeah, could be anything at this point with this kind of language skills.
Exactly. I don't know. It's giving me a nosebleed. Bernie, what's next?
It's a good Freud. It's a good Freud between these three. It's so led up to David coming to NXT to help video. It's a good Freud.
What's a good Freud?
Probably a good Jewish psychoanalyst.
I was going to say I saw no penises on NXT this week.
Yeah, but maybe
that's partially a complaint, but mostly not.
Yeah, too much gluten, the dicks flew off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
South Park reference there. I don't want to repeat reading that really.
No.
Yeah, don't.
I don't understand that.
Phil.
Freud. Moving on. Damien, he is the bunny. It said on Wikipedia. Well, there you go then. Did you just write it on Wikipedia, then make that comment so people would go to Wikipedia and go, oh, Damien is the bunny.
Damien the Snake is the bunny.
Damien the Snake.
Yeah. Wasn't that the name of one of Jake the Snake's
Yeah.
Robert.
Yeah, that's Damien.
He was killed by Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
Never forget
Earthquake. It was Earthquake.
Oh, you're right. It was Earthquake.
Earthquake set on Damien.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like Mojo Rawley does now.
Yeah.
Mojo set on Damien?
Yeah, Mojo set on Damien too.
Damn. And just like I couldn't hate him enough.
But he lived.
You're going through that. Moving along.
And you can't teach that.
Who's got
Who's got
this, Jen?
Triple H should pedigree Mr. McMahon and take complete control over the WWE because look how great he has made NXT.
Yeah,
I had to toss that one in because
that's how corporations work these days. You just go over, kick them in the stomach, and give them and put your nutsack on the back of their head.
That's exactly how it works.
Look how big my balls are! I'm gonna drop them on you.
Yeah, that's how most business acquisitions are made these days.
Yeah.
The CEO of the incumbent company, if you will, will go to the boardroom in front of all the investors and give him a pedigree, usually on the boardroom table. There's been. I know Steve Jobs had a knack for doing the Randy Savage flying elbow, but it is usually the pedigree they go for.
You don't want to know what happened because the publisher I work for, its mother company, got bought up by another company. So before they got bought out, probably someone came over there, drank a case of beer, came in on a Sympodi, and stunned the fuck out of the boardroom. And then paid them with good money.
I've heard that Rupert Murdoch favors a camel clutch as he's got older.
Yeah.
He can't really do the power moves that he used to do in his youth. He used to go for a sweet choke slam, but now he's got older. He just leads into the camel clutch.
Oh, I thought he was old school, like Undertaker.
Yeah. Watching Tom from MySpace tap out to the camel clutch it's a depressing side.
And when Oculus Rift got bought, oh my god, it was sweet sucker music.
Did he buy Oculus Rift?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Zuckerberg bought Oculus Rift for, I think, for a ridiculous amount of money. And when Microsoft bought Mojang, who made Minecraft, holy moly.
Yeah.
$2 billion and a leg drop.
A leg drop. Oh, dude.
So,
we could go. Should we do we could do a whole nother podcast on finishing moves of
corporate takeover.
Various CEOs of multinational conglomerates and their favorite finishing moves. Oh dear. We'll move along quickly. Somebody.
Hold on. The next four go along with the picture that I just sent you on Skype.
Okay.
So you can understand it.
A gorgeous picture.
Post this.
A gorgeous picture of Charlotte.
Yeah, if I want to, I'm not so sure if it's so gorgeous. It needs a little more Photoshop, but it looks like they want me to sell bathtubs.
Yeah, she looks like it's page 14 of the IKEA catalog.
Yeah, but
bathrooms.
But the right calf, I'm not so sure.
Bernie, I think you're next. Anyway.
Okay. Someone wrote, she looks like a woman in her middle 40s. That's what I've been saying. Why is this a degenerate?
It's not.
She looks older. She looks older than she is, possibly.
Yeah.
For sure.
I thought 30s.
I think, but I think she'll surprise everyone and just stay where she is, and everyone else will get all ruddy faced and old, and she'll stay exactly as she is.
Like her dad.
I think she's a fine looking woman.
I mean, when her skin gets really rubbery and shit.
Oh yeah, no, that's not going to be pretty.
You want to read the next one, Chris?
No, it's actually Phil's turn.
Oh?
She's fugly. She's ripped with tits and long hair.
No,
I don't think
she has his ass and legs, but
Merlin. I don't know if Merlin's got an opinion one way or the other on Ric Flair's physique in comparison to his daughter.
Yeah, but he was like messing around.
Is that why he was mad? Because of Ric Flair comments?
Yeah.
Compared to...
Merlin's a big Flair mark.
But Merlin is more of a Tyler Breeze guy.
Yeah, well, very true, yeah.
Who's next? Oh, I'm next. Hope she falls in and drowns.
Ouch. Cold-blooded. That's fucking hell.
Come on, it's a beautiful bathtub. Who wants to drown there? It has bubbles. Okay, there's a missed opportunity here. Why did they not have someone who has bubbles in their entrance for that?
Oh, Bailey.
No.
Doing it in the bathtub thing. Oh no, Emma had the bubbles.
Emma had the bubbles.
Emma.
Yeah, I could see that. I'd like to see that picture. I'd like to be alone with that picture. Your turn, Bernie.
My turn.
Yeah.
Do not want to see pics of Rick, especially like this.
And that was our social.
Jump down and I'll skin you, Leon. Jump down and I'll skin you.
Oh, fuck.
Don't you freaking dare.
Shit's getting real.
He dared.
Yeah, he is a Ric Flair fan. Yeah.
Woo!
See?
Just did a Flair flop.
Yeah.
Did he land on your jacket?
No. He landed on the shit I want to sell on weekend. If you damage my stuff.
It's not a flea market.
Yeah. Free market. Montgomery. It's just like a mini mall. That's right. Here we go.
It's just like a little mall. Should we get into the show, guys? Really need to do a jingle for getting into the show.
Yeah, I still have no jingle.
Anywho.
Sorry. After listening to listening to Phil Ray.
Wild and young. And
no, it's because after listening to
just begun.
No, it's because after listening to Phil Ray's little ad over there with that theme song in the background.
What is that the music from?
I don't know.
It's the music from something. I am fucked if I know what it is. Raya, what is that song, dude?
He won't tell us.
We've got to start calling Adrian Aaron Neville.
Oh no, he's not gonna stop. They're not gonna stop, and I'll let them go because, well, come on, it's Aaron Neville. It's the Neville brothers.
No, I said we've got to start, not they've got to start.
Oh yeah.
I think that's hilarious. Adrian Aaron Neville.
Oh.
Right, so have you got any notes there, Chris? Or,
I have them right at hand.
Adrian Neville?
The Adrian Neville. So we started the show this week with a wee trail for tonight's championship week. So we're going to see the tag team championships. We're going to see all of the belts contended tonight. I'm looking forward to the tag team match. It's going to be the first proper title defense of the Lucha Dragons tonight, isn't it? Because it was the rematch last time. That doesn't really count. So this is going to be the first fresh challenge for the Lucha Dragons tonight. So that's going to be exciting. And then the other two belts obviously are on as well. It's championship week, guys.
Yep.
Yeah. Where was the tag championship this week?
It's going to be an exciting match because who's next? Who's next? Who could it be?
No idea.
He's going to step up. We'll find out in the championship match later on. But the other two belts. Obviously, we've got the rematch with Tyson Kidd and Adrian Neville, and Tyson Kidd can never, ever, ever challenge Adrian Neville for the title ever again. As long as Adrian Neville is champion, he cannot have a title match against Adrian Neville.
Title match.
And title match.
Again.
And Bailey and Charlotte are going to have a match as well.
Yeah.
Next.
And
I like how they trailed the first match. Trailed the next match.
Yeah, they started us off. I have a little clip there from the title match of Charlotte and Bailey. And I thought it was so ridiculous I have to play it here.
But the most important thing is that big X is up in the air tonight, and I can't wait for this thing to get going. Jason, don't get excited. It's an X. It's not a cheeseburger, okay, pal? Take it easy over there.
Are there cheeseburgers here?
Outside. Go grab one.
What? That big X is in the air.
And it's not a cheeseburger.
It's not a cheeseburger. Alex Riley was on fire on commentary this week. I like to call this iteration of the NXT announce team, Team Shotgun, because it is just a matter of time as to which one out, Jason Alberts and Alex Ryan, is just going to completely shotgun any conversation that's going on and just basically kill it dead and just leave poor little Rich Brennan to come in and just mop up that shit with and there's a good buddy takedown or something similar.
Yeah. You know what I call it?
What's that?
Social degenerates.
That's a very good name for them, because it is like listening. It is like listening to them. Something just Alex Riley just brings out an idiot in Jason Albert. Have you noticed this?
Yeah, and he likes to underline him. He buries him on commentary. Oh my god! Yeah. No, but I don't like the combination of the two.
No, terrible.
Renee Young with Jason Albert, awesome.
Yeah. Renee Young with A-Rod is pretty good as well.
Renee Young with anybody is pretty good.
Yeah, because he'll always try and waggle his pickle at her like a fucking juvenile fucking frat boy, and she'll always fucking bark him down for it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
But yeah, this week we had Team Shotgun, who can kill the conversation fastest between Rich Brennan, Jason Alberts, and Alex Riley. And our ring announcer this week was Ickle Jojo.
Yay. At least we have the Jojo and no Mojo.
Jojo, no Mojo. Perfect kind of week. So yeah, our first match, bizarrely, considering they kind of just touted it as the big thing of the night, was our first match was Bailey versus Charlotte, which was, fuck me. I think it was probably better than the one that they had on Takeover 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yep.
Heck yes.
Yeah.
In my opinion, yeah.
Over, just amazing match, man. And Charlotte is just got so good. I'm so impressed with Charlotte. Remember, we used to rail the fuck out of Charlotte when we first started doing this because she was just awful. But she has just got so good. And I got to say, if she's been watching matches, she's been watching her dad's matches.
And she's inventing shit. She's incorporating her athletic background really well into actual moves.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's go through really quick what happened during the match, okay?
Okie dokie.
So I don't have it like play-by-play down like we usually have.
No, I don't take notes like that at all. I'm no good for that kind of business. But go on.
Yeah, I think this was like the story was very simple. It was Charlotte working the legs of Bailey constantly. Twisting it, turning it, doing all kinds of hooks. Then we get a figure 4 leg lock before the commercial break. Or after the commercial break, and then she started to do a bridge during the figure 4, which she calls herself. Well, I heard it on Jason Solomonster's show. A figure 8.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what he said. A figure 8 leg lock.
I can dig that.
I really dig that because she does a bridge in the figure 4, which makes it look even more painful. Plus, she can do a fucking bridge like, I don't know, Leo can fuck up my room.
Because she's got, like, ridiculously long arms. And she's got ridiculously long legs.
And so she's ridiculously flexible.
Yeah, and she's all bendy and shit. She can just,
However,
and it looks fucking amazing.
However, Bailey gets to turn the figure 4 around, and I was really glad that, unlike we have seen it, I don't know if this was Takeover or Arrival, the match against Natty, where they pretty much fucked up the figure 4 spot. Where
I think it was the last one against Bailey.
Not Bailey. It was against Natty.
Was it?
Remember the match against Natty where the figure? Where they did the figure 4 spot.
First takeover. Yeah, first takeover.
They did the figure 4 spot, and then Natty turned it around, but the figure 4 was still painful to her.
Yeah.
And Charlotte didn't break.
Yeah.
This was really awkward. But here, it totally worked. It went by the established wrestling rules. And I think they took notice of the complaints before. Then we had a great comeback from Bailey with a spear to the corner, a Cesaro spinning flying elbow. Then
tighten that side, pony.
And then we had a neck breaker from Charlotte into the natural selection. I wrote down bow down to the queen.
Just it used to be bow down to the queen.
Just out of habit.
It's a lot better, that name, I think.
And Charlotte got the win. But what really surprised everyone and made everyone really happy was afterwards she walked up to Bailey, talked to her, took
she said,
her up.
Thank you for making me better.
Yeah. Then they hugged and they shook hands like RH style.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah.
And there was one bit, when she was just bending on the knee.
Yeah.
And she was doing it in the middle of the ring, and she looked like Charlotte normally does. And then she got down to bend on the knee, and I swear to God, she looked like the fucking Hulk.
Yeah.
She looked. Well, no, which she's supposed to. She looked like a fucking beast, fucking tearing into that knee.
Yeah.
She was really. She went to the fucking pole as well and used the fucking post.
Yeah.
On her knee. That was the only kind of thing that just didn't quite sit right with me. Was like she beat the fuck out of that knee. She
heel style.
Yeah, back straight off the pole, heel style, like you say. And then she goes in and hugs her at the end. It's like, dude, you were fucking vicious, But
at least she isn't vicious and delicious.
Well, this is true.
Old Nitro. Oh my.
Yeah, those old Nitros are fucking killing me, man. But yeah, I mean, they did a really good job in this match. They made Charlotte look like $1 million, and Bailey
didn't look weak either.
Exactly what I was going to say. Bailey looked tough as fuck, and yeah, didn't look weak at all. They booked this match beautifully, and they had a fucking barnstormer of a match. Brilliant match. Absolutely.
Is Cris still alive?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just listening to you too, because you guys talked about it better than I did. Obviously, I was not a big fan of the original match between these two at Takeover.
No.
And this was much better, in my opinion. I don't like how they did it at. In my opinion, a champion should be able to sell in the match.
Yeah.
Work a match well, and then get over for themselves if they're gonna end up winning.
Yeah.
And just didn't make any of them look weak. It made them both look strong. I mean, you had Bailey have an advantage. You had a chance to make her look like she might have won, and
yeah, it's a good end to the feud, and it's a good setup for Charlotte versus Sasha.
But I'm still not sure why you dislike the Takeover.
It was the opposite of this. It wasn't Bailey having the chance. It was just 75%, and I'm putting a stupid number out there. I'm putting most of the match was just Charlotte just taking all advantage, and I had nothing out of Bailey.
Yeah, but
it made her look weak.
But she never gave up.
Yeah, but I don't need someone that I know can wrestle already, like Bailey.
Never give up.
we've already had that in other matches with her.
Yeah.
We don't need that.
I kind of agree with Chris on this one. It wasn't that it was a bad match at Takeover. It was just a disappointment because we were expecting this match at Takeover and we didn't get it. It was very one-sided and I know Bayley was plucky and she kept coming, but it didn't quite sell like they wanted it to, I think,
I still liked it.
I didn't, like I said, it was a bad match. It was just a disappointment because it wasn't the match that it could have been. That's the way I look at it. But anyway, this match was just fucking astounding, and I fucking loved this match.
Yeah, no, I
top
enjoyed
to bottom. So what was next?
We had
Where are these?
Hell in a Cell Evil Dead font things.
The Hell in a Cell Evil Dead font thing.
Yeah, Hell in a Cell promo with the Evil Dead font.
Oh, I didn't get that.
Yeah, look at the font of the commercial.
No, I didn't get that commercial.
Why not? You didn't get the Hell in a Cell commercial with Dean Ambrose in the end, which underlines who he is. Because this is really ridiculous. Because you see all those superstars in the cell, like in black and white cutaways, in pain, screaming, getting their heads pressed against the mesh. And then you have those the Evil Dead type of font everywhere, and then all of a sudden you have like a blue screen Dean Ambrose in color, and it states underneath it Dean Ambrose WWE superstar. In case we forgot.
He's been gone.
Some guy.
He's been gone for a month. Yeah, we forgot who he was.
Who's the Dean Ambrose who is on the Raw taking the piss out of the Seth Rollins and the Authority? McMahon, you really think highly of your audience.
Yeah, you listen to your audience.
I don't like that. Fucking dickhead.
I like to take a draw.
Yeah.
Oh dear. So after the Hell in a Cell match,
or it was sorry to go back to this, or it was Kevin Dunn who did like the Jerry Lawler things that no one's gonna remember who he is.
Yeah. No, it was almost definitely Dunn's handiwork. If it sucks, gotta be done.
So the talking money was also Kevin Dunn?
Oh, that's reeks of Kevin Dunn.
Oh,
fucking talking money.
But I remember how quick they got rid of that within like a week and a half. They're like, oh, everybody hates it. Get it away from TV.
Yeah,
get it away from TV.
They sank that quick.
Yeah. But this is not as bad as that money one.
No, the money was the worst.
Yeah.
So, have you got any notes there, Chris, or are you holding those to yourself?
Oh, so here we go. So finally, Victor with Connor versus Hideo Itami.
At least that was
That's
scheduled.
The next match that we got now.
Yeah, that was the match that was scheduled. Card subject to change, kids.
Yeah, that's what was scheduled. But before the match starts, both members of the Ascension beat down Hideo.
Beat the piss out of him.
Kick the shit out of him.
And he sold being knocked out in a very Japanese way.
They're stomping on him. And then Connor hops on top and unleashes a series of punches. The ref is yelling for help. And at this point, all the refs come up. And one ref that I noticed, which was Drake Younger, just acting like just over the top.
Yeah, there was that one black guy who just did not know what to do with his hands the whole time. It was like Ricky Bobby. He didn't know what to do with his arms at all. He was just moving around in like kind of different signals and things, and I'm not quite sure what he was.
Yeah, when you have all the refs in the ring at the same time waving their arms, it's like they're going past the Foot Locker on a deserted shopping street.
It looks like
come to us. We have no customers, please, or we get fired.
This is a very British reference, but it looks like the fireman from Camberwick Green. all kind of. Cambric Queen was a children's animation made out of these like little kind of wooden puppets, and they didn't have like arm joints. They just had a like movement of the shoulder, and they just used to kind of flap their arms around and move their arms about, and that's kind of what the a bunch of refs looks like. Is there a collective noun for referees?
Yeah,
like you have a murder of crows or a flock of sheep. Is there one for referees? I don't know.
I don't know, but we can make one up.
Yeah, but I gotta say, there's only one British children's TV show with stop motion that I know of, that I've seen, and that's Bagpuss.
Oh, Bagpuss, Sadpuss, very, yeah.
Bagpuss or Bagpuss,
fat furry catpuss.
Yeah. I have that shit on DVD. Believe it or not.
I can tell you something very, very nerdy about Bagpuss.
Okay.
I've been into the shop that Emily runs. I've actually met Emily.
Yeah, you told me that you met her once.
Did I tell you that one?
Yeah.
In Canterbury, she's a fucking nutter.
What does that mean? She's crazy?
Yeah, she's fucking batshit. She sells like dream, one of those shops that sells like dream catchers and crystals and shit like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's one of those, but with a shitload of Bagpuss stuff in the window, so there's Bagpuss shit going on here. So you should definitely come into the shop and buy something from the Bagpuss lady.
Some big fat furry cat pusses.
But it's largely just dream catchers and fucking gemstones and pish. Yeah.
No stuffed mice. Okay.
Anyway, Hideo Itami, Hideo Itami got his ass handed to him by the Ascension. That was fun.
Yeah. He Connor eventually picked up Hideo, and with Victor on the second rope, he jumped off and both drove Hideo into the mat.
It's like an assisted sidewalk slam.
Now, Bernie, I got a question. You asked 180 pounds.
Yeah, 180 pounds. That's what they built Hideo Itami with. And if you remember, Daniel Bryan gets credited with having over 200 pounds. Even though I know from the indies he had only 185 to 190 from his PWG days.
Okay.
So I was kind of like,
and
okay, they used the real weight.
And also,
yeah.
And also, you said that Victor missed a stomp.
Yeah, he stomped it.
Tommy no-sold it.
Yeah, he no-sold it. That was pretty fun. Stomps like next to Itami, and Itami doesn't even move a muscle.
And yes, this did look like Foot Locker, by the way.
Are you going through my stupid comments now? That could be social degenerate.
I thought that was a funny comment. No, it's not that bad. But after that, Ascension walk away, video package. I'm trying to remember what the video package was.
After the Ascension, it was the Enzo and
yeah, I'm reading that now. Big Cat.
Carmelo.
How you doing?
How you doing?
I don't have I didn't record the audio for that because it was 95% because I want to throw a number out there. 95% just physical and body language.
Oh, well, I was at the Performance Center. This is the first time I've ever seen the ramp in the Performance Center. Pretty much they threw in Enzo Amore and training Carmella in the ring.
Yes.
And here, move your arm over here.
Yeah, do a lock up.
Over here.
Do a lock up, yeah.
Everyone's seen that video by now, haven't they?
Yeah, you've all seen it.
If you haven't, you should.
Yeah, you should definitely get what's his name? Big Cass on Instagram.
Oh hell yeah!
Or WWE's YouTube channel for that.
Yeah.
But the main portion of the whole video is that she just drop kicks Enzo out of the ring.
Yeah.
Don't you post that again.
He's not going to post that, don't worry.
Yeah. You got embarrassed.
Yeah. And then who has the next match? Or should I do that one?
Yeah, you do that one. Until you post some notes, man, I'm like a child in the woods.
Okay. Next, we get the biker.
He's still not posting the notes, though.
Because I got it on paper. I'm sorry.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, that's
and my notes are not Chris, NX, and Nixon. Like, they're just...
Mine are literally bullet points.
Yeah, it's like more like joke notes.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. Baron Corbin versus Troy McClain.
I've sent a picture of his opponent in this match. Someone I actually remember quite fondly from back in the day.
Who?
Baron Corbin had a squash match this week against 1990s version of Stretch Armstrong. Just the head of Stretch Armstrong. He had a normal person's body.
Yeah, but he had disco inferno's pants.
Well,
damn it,
here's the
McClain.
thing: is that you're not gonna get McClain no more.
I see.
You're not gonna get. He was released 2 weeks ago.
Bastards! Why did they release McClain? I want to see more of McClain because I want to say, "Damn it, McClain! You're out of control."
But yeah, Baron Corbin. This seems to be Baron Corbin's new job. Is just like everyone that's on their way out, he just throws through the mat a couple times.
Chopping block.
I know that's the way.
He's the executioner. You're out.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. That's a way for us to know. Okay, he's getting released. He was getting released.
Yeah.
So did CJ Parker get released?
Yeah. One day you'll see someone you really like, and they'll be going in a squash match.
They just told him go take a vacation, a month or so. So don't come back.
Yeah.
It'll be like the first prison guard turns the key. The second prison guard's looking anxious. It's his turn.
To keep this short, it's just a bunch of punches and throws and splashes.
Yeah.
But he just hits the end of days.
Yeah, it just does.
He wins the match.
Does his finisher, and that's does a little kind of.
But
I like what they're doing.
Brought,
with it, though. I like what they're doing. I like this build.
But it looks like he brought his biker gang around because there's a couple people in the crowd dressed up as bikers.
No, those people came from the Impact Zone.
Well, dang it!
They were looking for the Impact taping because they want to cheer on Aces and Eights.
TNA's down Florida, ain't it?
Not anymore.
It's down Florida.
Not anymore.
They said it was wrestling, and this is Florida. You must be TNA.
Oh my God!
Wouldn't he say Tennessee, Nashville?
Nashville. Why would he say Nashville?
Yeah.
He's down in Florida looking for the wrestling.
Because
TNA wrestling's in Florida. That's what he's coming to see.
Never mind. That's where, it used to be.
Go Disneyland. See the wrestling. Take the kids.
Okay, how did the match go on?
It was over pretty quickly.
Yeah, I just said end of days.
End of days, boom.
Yeah,
we had
boom splash.
Yep, a splash. He picked him up. End of days and end of this. What do you know about the end of this? Shitty Schwarzenegger movie, by the way.
Thomas Aquinas.
Yeah, I'm Jericho Kane. His name was Jericho Kane.
Cocaine.
Yeah.
No, what was Kincaid? That was something else.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, that was another squash match by Baron Corbin. We like that. What was after that?
This.
This prick.
See what you've done to us? Enzo Cassady, we challenge you next week to a match. And I can promise you that we will get our revanche. Marcus, by the way, you want to try this one on?
Revenge!
Don't do that, Marcus.
Revenge!
don't open your mouth ever.
Don't open your mouth.
Don't put that wig on. Don't put that wig on.
Yeah, for fuck's sake. And you know what, Sylvester Lefort, like, I know he's French, but he could stand to be a little less French, could he not?
But he wants to have his revenge.
But it sounds like...
It sounds phony. It sounds like Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah, it sounds like a fake French, a really bad fake French accent. And he's from France. He's fucking French.
I never heard of him speak.
Like
really in any interview, like any shoot interview.
Maybe he has the southern twang to him, you know, he talks like a normal guy. Talks like
I'm not really from France. I'm from here, from Louisiana.
From East Colorado.
I'm from East Colorado.
Yes, my name.
East
I am
Colorado.
Sylvester, but I'm not. My last name is not Lefort. Oh,
it's Leffert.
So,
it's Leffert.
Yeah, that was an awful promo. I think we can all agree.
But Marcus Louis wants his revenge.
Yeah, just don't do that, dude. And
he looks like a freaking toe.
Yeah, he does look like a toe.
Yeah, we had.
Last week.
Did we have? When was the promo that I missed on the
backstage interview?
Yeah,
that was after
Baron Corbin. Yeah, that was actually after his.
Oh no,
because
no,
it was Baron Corbin backstage interview, Tyson Kidd.
Oh yeah, we had the Tyson Kidd promo before that, Legionnaires promo.
I don't have the Tyson Kidd promo either then.
And then we had the tag match, and it was after the tag match.
Guess what? He didn't have a dry mouth this week, so.
Who?
No.
Yeah.
Who? Marcus Louis?
Tyson Kidd.
Tyson Kidd.
Tyson Kidd.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyson Cod.
Yeah.
Tyson Cod.
Yeah, the I forgot what it's called already. The paleo treats.
Paleo treats.
Paleo treats. They were all given to William Regal.
He ate them all.
That's why he.
Yeah, and
no, he didn't eat them all. They just gave them all to Regal. He didn't eat them all yet.
Stashed them away. Tyson,
yes,
you'll be a good boy. And if you win the NXT title, maybe you get a paleo treat.
The suffice to say the Devin Townsend, the Devin Taylor. I'm amazed. I am amazed I haven't called it Devin Townsend already. The Devin Taylor interview isn't yet. It's later. It's after the bit with Funa Hideo Itami.
Okay.
Okay, because the next bit's the tag. It's the championship match, the tag championship match, because it's championship week, guys. So
that is true.
It's the championship title match against who's in this match?
It's
actually, hold on. Whoa, you have things backwards? Cause
no. Roll with it.
Okay, I'll roll with the. I just gotta shuffle around here a little bit. Go ahead.
Don't shuffle around.
It is it's championship match.
It's the championship match with who was in this match?
The Vaudevillains.
The Vaudevillains and who
against JJ Dillinger. Against JJ Dillinger.
Triple threat with the Lucha Dragons.
No, I don't remember.
I don't like triple threat championship matches, man. I don't like it. And tag teams, it makes even less sense.
Oh my god.
Makes even less sense.
Even if it's a false Con Anywhere match or a ladder match.
Well, see, but when you start incorporating rules like that into a tag match, you can might as well fucking 8 fucking teams. Doesn't make a difference. It just ends up being in a brawl when no one can watch. So
don't you remember the famous 6-man tag team ladder match.
You mean the
TNA Bound for Glory?
What
With
you mean?
Scott Steiner?
Scott Steiner.
Yeah. Scott Steiner.
yeah. Scott Steiner was in a tag team match for the
He
titles.
was-
There
he
was like
was in a
2 different
tag team
titles.
match?
Yeah, it was a ladder match. Yeah.
Baby Papa Pump.
They use the X.
Non-stop. Now listen, English. It's non-stop for me. I'll tell you what.
My all-time favorite stuff.
English.
It's non-stop for me.
Oh God.
I love the translation.
But I ain't got none.
I could fill the fucking day with Steiner. I really could.
Yeah.
Oh, I would
about
totally do a Steiner Mania with you, Phil.
Awesome. Yeah. Book it. It's best of Steiner matches, and we'll Mystery Science Theater that shit.
Where are we up to? We're up to
Bernie.
Yeah.
I got a question. You were watching it while I was watching it live.
Yeah.
On the stream.
Yeah.
And didn't the announcer say that the Vaudevillains' new theme song is available for sale on iTunes?
On iTunes, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I got that.
I checked on iTunes just a couple minutes ago.
Okay.
And there's nothing there.
You know,
so I guess they put it off the shelf.
Do you know what? I watched NXT again literally like an hour before we started recording, and that advert wasn't on there. But I do remember seeing it the first time I watched it. But now you mention it, that ad wasn't on there. They didn't make any mention of it being available on
that
iTunes.
ad was
Do you know-
on the live
do you know what?
thingy.
Do you know why? Possibly because it was shite.
Yeah, the theme wasn't very good. And a lot of
It
people
was-
criticized it for not being really good.
The internet fucking exploded, man. It just goes to show you how NXT has progressed in that the internet is now outraged at the change of the Vaudevillains theme. Another interesting thing, actually, going back to Baron Corbin, is given that we've been watching NXT for a good while before there was even the network, folk now who've been watching NXT since the start of the network have been saying, but it's not Baron Corbin's debut. Baron Corbin was on NXT. And we kind of know that today's jobbers are tomorrow's superstars.
Exactly.
You know? And Baron Corbin's like the first one that people that have just been watching since it's been on the network. Baron Corbin's the first one who's done that.
Yeah, well, we hoped it would have been the team of JJ Dillinger.
Yeah.
No,
I
it's
think
not
that-
JJ
I think-
Dillinger. It's JJ Dillinger.
Done. The JJ Dillon
Sure.
Joe.
Yeah.
We're on a podcast just saying Joe.
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 We've gone wrong. We've gone wrong. Yeah, the Vaudevillains versus JJ Dillinger, and the Lucha Dragons in a triple threat match for the championship, because it's championship week. Was what?
Yeah. I
That's what-
I really love the entrance of JJ Dillinger.
Sure.
The music just rumbles a bit. They walk up to each other, make a weird handshake, and then the music gets really off.
And like boom. Yeah.
I freaking love that.
I flipped out a bit over Jason Jordan's haircut, but he looks mean as fuck now with no hair.
He looked strong. He looked a little bit stronger. Like
Yeah, he looks fucking
working
ripped.
out a bit.
Because his head is
Yeah.
smaller. I think I wrote that on my comments too.
No.
It could be it.
Yeah, you did, but I still believe that he did gain a little bit of muscle.
A bit of bulk.
More than before.
Bulk.
Yeah, he bulked up a little bit. Yeah, little bit bigger now. Yeah.
But yeah,
But,
we didn't even get to see him go in this match.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
more. It was
yeah,
more
for sure.
Ty Dillinger,
Yeah, Ty Dillinger just
and of
flexing out.
course,
Is there
the
a few-
Lucha Dragons.
and the Lucha Dragons. Well, they were pretty quiet in this match. I noticed.
There weren't even Lucha chants.
No,
I think they're done.
no, they usually are. They usually are Lucha chants. Why weren't there any Lucha chants?
Probably
Anyway.
because they weren't in the match.
Well, of course they're in the match. It's championship week, so it's all championship matches.
He's not gonna let it go.
It wouldn't be championship week, would it? It would just be. It would just be both the women's title and the NXT title.
Son, come here for a minute. Let me tell you something about championship week.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking bullshit.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah, this was essentially a little bit of a Ty Dillinger got to show off some shit because he basically took both of them on, but it was essentially a vaudevillains match, wasn't it?
A squash match, even I would say.
With the shit in your music, and I really hate that. I'm really growing to hate that guy.
That entrance guy?
Yeah.
He's too happy.
He's too New York Performing Arts School twat.
Ah, okay.
It's what he is. What he is. He does cabaret shows in little bars and shit like that. That's what he is. He's one of those. He's one of those. Anyway, moving along.
I've never thought about this fucker.
I don't care about him.
Yeah,
I don't care about him at all.
neither did I.
He's just like, yeah, he's there. He's too smiley. Okay.
Yeah, I could have just stuck with it, couldn't I? But no, I had to have my piece. Anyway, yeah, so it was just basically a squash match, and that finishing move isn't looking any tighter, is it?
It's not more bang for your buck.
I like the airplane spin. I have
Yeah,
to say, Chris. Yeah, I have to say, Chris, I do like the airplane spin, but yeah, it still looks kind of iffy when he comes in for that swanton off the second rope. I think he should come off the top rope for his own safety more than anything else.
Plus, he had to tag in English twice.
Yeah, he did tag him in twice, which I thought was a bit. Yeah, tag in, tag out.
Yeah, the ref was.
Hey, if the rules are going to stick for Santino and Emma, then they're going to stick for the Vaudevillains, I'm afraid.
The ref said, "You have to tag in twice.
You have to tag him. You have to tag him real this time. Now slap his hand. Slap his hand real good."
Yeah, but I like how Simon Gotch is like placing all his moves, his like move set, and just fitting it with his gimmick a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because those uppercuts and the punches he does sometimes are kind of gimmicky, and it fits his gimmick.
Yeah, I'm preferring Simon Gotch to in English.
I think he's also the more over of the two because I think they repackaged English to fit Gotch, and Gotch just is what he is. I am who I am.
Oh, that was good.
That was really good.
That was fucking excellent. Jesus.
The cream always rises to the top.
I got a little issue here.
Yeah.
I got a little issue here with. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
It's got to be a sound.
I'm finished. You can continue, Chris Nixon.
Got an issue with one Alex Riley.
Oh, God.
Since when has the Performance Center been called PC?
The PC! Oh,
yeah.
That's not very PC.
He always tries to say shit to sound cool. He just comes off like a dick.
Where's my PC Master Race VWF GIF when I need it?
Your what, sorry?
Oh, there's this stupid GIF from the WBF, or what was the bodybuilding federation called?
Yeah,
you have
WBF.
Gary Stridham, and every time you see Gary Stridham, you have like PC, and then you see Vince McMahon from when Stacy Keibler did her stripper dance in front of him,
I've seen that.
and then there's this console peasant. Then you see Gary Stridham's lads. Then it's 4K gaming and Steam.
Oh, and we also can't forget a very important portion of the match. Titus O'Neil comes out at ringside.
Yeah, when you won the match, he came out.
He's going to sit down at ringside for the main event of the evening.
Right next to the green shirt guy.
With the red bow tie. Or was it more like a lumberjack shirt colored bow tie?
I really wanted to have a word with that gentleman in the corridor.
What?
About his fashion style, or do you want to know where he bought it?
No, just about some of the choices he seemed to have made.
Or do you just want to go up to him and say, huh? Doesn't work. Wait.
And who are you, huh?
Watch your mouth, boy. Who are you, huh?
Wait.
And who are you, huh?
You better watch your mouth, boy.
Oh, I fucking love it. I do. It's beautiful. And who are you, huh? Oh, my sides.
But I gotta give the green shirt guy credit for the facial expressions he was giving throughout. But by the time that Titus O'Neil arrived till the end,
he was pure shaking himself.
See him there. Titus O'Neil.
See him there.
He's just pointing.
Sat next
to him.
Titus O'Neil, pure shaking himself.
I'm sure he was a rosebud last week.
He was.
What's up, he is? He's some kind of rosebud, eh?
So.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
After that,
oh yeah.
What did we have? Did we have the robot, or did we have the Japanese segment?
We had the inexplicably speaking English segment.
Okay, then let me play that.
Yeah, you got that. That's beautiful.
But
okay,
a little bit better.
Okay, well, we'll keep the ice on it and see how you're doing in about 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Good. Okay. Yeah. Just keep that on there.
Well,
元気です
か久しぶりじゃないですか。
大変だもう元気ですか。
ですよ。
もうねでも congratulations.
Wow, thank you.
On your debut.
Thank you very much.
But I heard you against the Ascension. I know you're tough. I know you can do by yourself. I'm a little worried about you. So don't worry. I got your back.
Really?
Yes.
Thank you.
Don't worry.
Okay?
Yeah. See you. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, slap him on his injured back some more.
Yeah, I know. He just kept slapping him on his injured back. And
This was like
he came in. He spoke with the intonation of Stephen Hawking, and
and no Funaki can talk better English than that.
Funa, he sounded like an automated phone system. You have a match against the Ascension.
I'm a little worried about you. Did he say I'm a little worried, or I'm little worried about you? Like I'm not very worried about you.
He's little worried. He's little worried.
I'm little because I got your back.
Yeah, great. Funaki's got my back. The storied career of Funaki, the win-loss record of that guy. Glad he's on my side. But I tell you, it was nice of Funaki to come down and congratulate him on his debut.
You know what this reminded me? This reminded me on this one scene from Curb Your Enthusiasm about the shit bow.
The shit bow.
The shit bow. Wait.
Yeah.
That's it.
Shit now.
Speak English?
Yes, I am fluent, yes.
Oh, I noticed that when you apologized to this man, you gave him a rather deep bow, almost 90 degrees.
Yes.
Yeah.
I spilled ice cream, so I'm very sorry. So I apologize to him, yes.
Yes. Now, the other night, a Japanese fellow apologized to me.
Yes.
But he only went down a few degrees, kind of like that.
Like that?
Yeah.
Oh, that is not apology to you. No, he was not sorry at all.
He wasn't sorry?
No. He a little dismissive of you.
Dismissive?
Yes. Yes.
I got a dismissive bow?
Yes, a little bit shit bow.
Shit bow?
Shit bow. Shit bow. Shit bow.
A shit bow I got.
Yes.
I got a shit bow.
No bow would be better than that bow.
No bow better.
Yes.
Oh, Curb.
The shit bow.
Shit bow.
A little bit shit bow.
Shit bow. I will say, in old Hideo's defense, while his English is still pretty terrible, his acting skills are not awful. Actually, they're very WWE.
The thing is, Hideo tried to talk his best, and Funaki, who sure as shit can talk better English than that, hammed it up a little more.
Yeah, I was surprised at Funaki. I know Funaki can speak better English than that.
He hasn't been the number one SmackDown announcer in years. So what do you expect?
He's a little rusty.
He's a little rusty on that. Yeah. But for some odd reason I want something stupid like the Ascension versus Hideo and Tommy and somebody else in a Waffle House match.
A Waffle House brawl.
Yeah.
But I want.
Okay.
But there's some old wrestler I want in there in the Waffle House brawl, and that's Bunkhouse Buck.
Bucket Hayes.
Yeah, Bucket Hayes. Yeah.
That's a horrible thing to say.
Talking about brow, I'll talk to you later about that. Never mind. It's nothing to do with now. I think by this point we get the. Let me check.
The robot.
Oh, we get the robot.
Yeah, a robot.
So let's.
Oh, okay. Never mind. We actually get a stupid Total Divas added by.
I don't want to talk
robot
about it.
ad, interview.
No.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to talk to Ava. Yeah. But robot interview. So.
Please welcome my guest at this
You don't have
time,
anything.
Bailey. Hi, Bailey. Hi. Now, you must be pretty disappointed not walking away with the Women's Championship tonight in your rematch.
I am disappointed, but I'm not done. I know there are people and there are girls that look up to me. And if I quit, then they quit. And every time I get in the ring with Charlotte, I get better and I get closer to becoming the NXT Women's Champion.
Oh, poor little Bailey. You messed up your opportunity. And when I finally get my shot at Charlotte, I am going to show the world why I am the baddest boss in NXT.
Oh, you see, it's what? Let me just explain what happened. What happened there? You might have heard. It sounds like the Skype call coming through. What happens is when things get to Attitude Era, during a Devin Townsend interview, what happens is basically Trips is monitoring the whole situation through the webcams that are kind of her eyes, basically. And he sees Sasha Banks running in to attack Bailey, and immediately the first thing he does is hits that call for Skype, and basically shortly afterwards that Skype call was going to connect, and Triple H was going to berate Sasha Banks for interrupting the interview. And that's just how it rolls down at NXT, and that's one of the benefits of having an Android interviewer.
Yeah, that runs on the latest version of Android.
Exactly. Yeah. She runs on melted ice cream sandwich.
No. We're up to Android L now.
Have they given up?
We ditched the flavors. We had.
See, I
Kit Kat
really
before.
wanted the job of wet Kit Kat, for fuck's sake.
Kit Kat was the last one.
I wanted that job of sitting in an office all day, basically revolving in a office chair, using my foot to slowly revolve around the room and come up with stupid names for Android operating systems. I wanted that job. It's my dream job. It's gone now.
You just take what you ate. Oh, Kit Kat, Butterfingers.
What's this down the back of the couch? It's congealed Jolly Rancher. There we go. Congealed Jolly Rancher.
Milka Tender. Lint Bunny.
Yeah. Lint Bunny.
Lint Bunny.
Yeah.
I can't.
You can tell it.
I can't wait.
You can tell it's been a desperate. You can tell it's been a desperate month when I'm on Smegma 6. Ew. Okay, so yeah, that was the Bailey promo.
Yeah.
So
Did we point out that Sasha just attacked?
Yeah, Sasha Banks. Well, yeah, because Triple H was on Skype. That's why Triple H was calling on Skype. Yeah, because Sasha Banks came in. That was distinctly Attitude Era, though, wasn't it? I haven't seen a good run-in attack during a interview in a long time.
Oh, I do remember one. I do remember one, and that was on Raw. Believe it or not, and it was Seth Rollins who got ice bucketed by Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Good point. That's actually, I don't know though. That's a bit more pranky rather than a full-on fucking
still,
fist in the face.
But still,
hold on. Actually,
it's for charity.
The most recent one.
Yeah, that was a beautiful line. Beautifully delivered.
The most recent one was actually this past week with Bo Dallas getting attacked by Mark Henry.
I haven't watched Raw in so long.
Yeah. That was the most recent one. If you want to talk about backstage,
The WWE Network now has Raws that I haven't watched yet.
Yeah, same here.
I just dropped that far out, man.
Yeah.
Same.
But, so that Bailey promo leads us neatly onto the main event of the evening. Does it not? There weren't any more adverts or anything thrown at me. I remember there being some advert in there or something. But yeah, we had the main event, which was Tyson.
I found that to be the weirdest transition to an entrance, because we get the interview, attack, and then out of nowhere, just it transitioned to an entrance. Yeah.
Just straight into Tyson Codd music. No, like usually they have like the little title card come up saying the main event, and then it will at least play the title.
And there was a different camera angle too to add to it.
Yeah.
Someone you was working on this episode.
Or maybe someone old.
That too, yeah.
Maybe someone really old and crusty.
Your television, you see. You want the camera down here, you see.
Yeah.
I've got the answer for you right here in my bum bag, see?
Oh, the bum bag.
I'm Michael Hayes.
Huh.
Yeah, so yeah, that was weird that we had that just sudden kind of jump into Tyson Codd's music with his fat penis.
What? Penis. Yeah,
Fat penis.
He better should not eat some gluten because it will fly off.
Yeah. So yeah, so then we had the Tyson Codd. It was the main event: Tyson Codd versus Adrian Neville.
It's not a fact stick; it's a fact cod piece.
Fact cod piece. Fact merkin. A fact merkin.
A fat fact.
Fact merkin.
For the NXT title.
For the NXT title on Championship Night.
So
all the titles have been contended on Championship Night, and this is the big one.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I haven't got much in the way of notes except holy fuck and did he kill him? And yeah, power bombs. That's pretty much my my gist of this match. So I don't know if someone's got more detailed notes that they want to give.
I'm looking through them real quick. Pretty much it's just Shane locking at the beginning, just control by one guy, control by the other guy, arm locks, shoulder blocks. I'm trying to go through this quick. And then eventually Neville slams Aiden into the mat and covers him for one.
It was a lot more mat based. This
this half. Yeah.
Yeah.
He scoop slams Kid and Kid rolls to the outside. Adrian in hot pursuit onto the outside. Kid tries to kick Adrian and gets caught and slammed into the apron. And this is when the commercial comes in for
Imaginable Pain.
And a new edited one. And it was a new edited one.
Yeah, they moved Zack Ryder just a tiny fraction of a second. He's still there when they have Imaginable Pain, but it's a little someplace different.
Yeah, he persists a little bit more.
That's the only paycheck he probably gets as of late.
Yeah. It's featured in the Unimaginable Pain.
Yeah, we come back and Adrian has a arm lock on Kid and whipped him to the corner. Let's skip ahead. On the second rope, Adrian's on the second rope and pulled backwards to the mat by Kid. Kid kicks the head of Adrian. Neville. Kid pins Neville for 2. Skip ahead here. Sorry. He rolls over and is into Hell's Gate. I don't remember that, but I do remember a power bomb.
He countered it out of the Kimura
clutch.
Gogo Plata.
Yeah.
No, it was a Gogo Plata.
Gogo Plata.
The Gogo Plata, and it was countered into a power bomb. And it took him 3 times to lift Kid up, but it looked fucking vicious.
Yeah, that's the. Yeah, now I remember. Yeah, it was on the third attempt. He gets a series of kicks, double axe handle. Let's get out here. Splash by Adrian. Drop kick by Kid. German suplex and gets caught. Adrian with a couple of elbows. Kid with a sunset flip, which is nice, and drop kicks. Adrian. And he whipped him to the corner, catches Adrian with an elbow. Sorry, I'm trying to go through this quick. Adrian for a superplex. Starts punching Adrian, and Kid goes for a sunset flip from the top rope, but Adrian lands on his feet.
Yeah, that was
Adrian hits a. He hits a hesitation drop kick on Kid in the corner, and Adrian hits a sit-down power bomb. It's another crazy power bomb.
Yeah, that was awesome. I thought he just bounced him on his head. Do you know what that power bomb was? That was pure Japan. That power bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of this match was pretty Japan, to be fair.
Oh, it was. Kid goes first. So Adrian went for the red arrow, but is caught by Kid. Kicks him off. Adrian goes for a move, but lands on his feet since Kid moved. Gets caught in a sharpshooter. Adrian crawling to the top rope and gets there. Kid breaks the hold and hits and is shocked. Adrian wrapped up in the ropes. Charges him. And Adrian ducks as Kid flies to the outside. Adrian hits an enziguri on Kid as he rushes to the outside. Adrian gets punched from behind by Titus. And the ref is starting to count to 10. And Sami Zayn comes running from the back and down the ramp.
Hello for kick.
Luva Kid onto Titus. And that speed he got from running down the
I know, he came out of fucking space. He was fucking roaring towards him.
It was like he kicked his head clean off. If
God!
If Titus O'Neil doesn't have such a muscular neck, this would have gone badly.
It would have gone well bad. But yeah, and there was a bit of confusion at the end between whether. Oh, anyway, you haven't got to that yet, so I'll let you call the decision before I just go and blow it.
Oh no, the ref is up to 9 by this point. Rolls it. Adrian rolls in. Kid sets Adrian on the top turnbuckle. Kid gets shoved off, and Adrian hits the red arrow. Winner and still NXT champion Adrian Neville. Show goes off the air with Sammy on the ramp and Neville in the ring with the belt. Sammy and Adrian stare at each other. As Sammy points to Titus, Sammy walks up the ramp. Kid is upset in the corner. We get the announcement, the final announcement, as it's about to go off the air.
Oh, what? I didn't get the announcement.
You didn't get the announcement at
What was the announcement?
JoJo said, and Tyson Kid.
Yeah, really to fucking rub it in while he's crying in the corner. And Tyson Kid will never, ever get a chance at the title ever again.
And be the same again.
Again.
And from William Regal's words, it's until that's when Neville is the champion.
Yeah.
As long as he is.
Once Neville isn't the champion, he can go right for it again.
It's
make the next guy as well.
Kind of a shame.
But he was already moved to the main roster.
Hmm?
He was already moved to the main roster with the main event match, and then he was on Raw with the headphones as well.
Yeah, but still, it's kind of a shame, isn't it? Because this was their best match yet. They went out with a fucking bang.
Definitely.
If you remember their last one they had before the first takeover,
they always had
that
good
one
matches.
Was good too.
Yeah, they always had good matches.
The first one wasn't their greatest, but they've had good matches.
Yeah,
I didn't get the interaction at the end between Neville and Zayn though, because Neville was all like, "What the fuck you doing, man?" And Zayn was pointing at Titus O'Neil and saying, "You're welcome." But Neville was in the ring, just like, "What the fuck you doing?" I didn't quite get that. I didn't quite get what's the story there.
Also, I found it kind of interesting that the crowd was chanting at the beginning, "No more Neville."
Yeah.
Yeah, not Canada.
It's starting. Get him to the main roster now.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be the next one. Yeah, that's basically how it works. They put the gold on you, take the gold off you, move you up.
I think I missed a part in the match where Tyson Kidd hit a really nice neck breaker. It was like a
stunner.
Net
yeah.
I'll tell you what.
It was a stunner.
Tyson Kidd was equally as good in this match as Adrian Neville was. Tyson Kidd fucking pulled it out in this match as well.
Yeah, the stunner spot came on right after the Imaginable Pain ad. So it could have been like a Diamond Dust and we don't know.
Yeah.
Because they just switched back right in the move.
No, I do remember now. Yeah, because I remember like I said, somebody new was working the cameras and they had a weird angle behind Titus O'Neil's head.
Yeah,
and then we
they
got
had the Titus O'Neil. Yeah, the light bounces off his bald skull. So nice.
The O'Neil cam.
The O'Neil cam.
It was like it should have been black and white. It would have been like an MTV thing in the 90s.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh dear.
Oh god.
They ruined WCW, you know. I'm just gonna say it.
Black and white cam?
No, NWO ruined WCW.
Oh yeah, sure.
Mind you, the was it was it the Dungeons of Doom?
Dungeon of Doom.
Dungeon of Doom. Yeah, that was pretty bad as well, to be honest.
I gotta say, what really killed WCW was Hulk Hitler.
Hulk Hitler. Yeah, that was a misstep.
Oh, and I had no idea that somebody posted this on the page that they actually had video on for the secondhand experience during that Raw that the 4 takeover fatal 4-way guys were on for the tag team match. They actually had the entrances on the app.
Oh wow!
Did anyone save those?
It's on our page. I can link you to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
I can link you to it. Yeah, I can link you to it. But
maybe
it
when the
was
show
raw
renders.
because they. Yeah, the show renders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But we even have one question for today.
Ooh.
So let's go into the ads, the second ad break, and go on with the hits and shit, shall we?
Let's do that.
Or yeah, okay.
Do you remember the days when you just couldn't beat that level in Super Mario World?
God fucking damn it!
Do you remember when you got that brand new console at Christmas? Or do you fantasize how to fuck up Ballsack to the Face Killer 95 who beat your ass in Titanfall the other day?
That's right!
Then check out Kurt Glitch International on geeksoftheindustry.com, Stitcher, and iTunes. With the Austrian cyborg Bernard Binder, the Canadian mofo Evan Hill, and a revolving panel of guests talking about gaming's past, present, and future, one level at a time. Kurt Glitch International.
Put this fucking shit in your ears, bitches!
Ray and Cris Jam blazing the crop.
Don't stop, y'all, until the break of dawn.
Oi, oi, it's Felonious Punk here, and I'm just dropping in to tell you about my new show on geeksoftheindustry.com. It's all about the music we love and why we love it. It's called Sleeve Notes. Each week I invite someone on, play me their favourite album, and we talk about what it is that makes it so special, whether it reminds you of a time in your life or you just plain love the songs. Tell me your story and listen to others on Sleeve Notes. Find us on Stitcher, iTunes, or head over to geeksoftheindustry.com where you can find this show, as well as a bevy of other great podcasts. So come check us out. And remember, there's always something interesting hidden in the Sleeve Notes.
Gonna put some butts in the seat.
Ooh, yeah. Relive the madness of WCW in the late 90s with Butts in Seats podcast. Twice a month, there's a new pay-per-view review with drops, music, commentary, insight, historical facts, and hilarity. Yeah. Hosted by the USA's Frank Harris.
The way they handled it was amazing.
Australia's Josh Harmer.
I had my Kevin Nash moment, ladies and gentlemen.
And the Maple Leaf mofo Evan Hill, yeah.
Wild card, bitches! Yeah!
Step into it on iTunes, Stitcher, and follow Butts in Seats Podcast on Twitter at Butts in Seats Pod. Dig it!
He touched my bum!
Oh, dear.
Yes, I did.
Ooh, yeah!
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Did you say we had a question this week?
Yeah, we did.
A whole question?
Yeah, a whole question.
What was that?
And it's question and feedback. So, Wrestling Radio Australia's own Josh Armour.
Yes.
Hey, Josh Armour.
Yeah. So this was a great wrestling show, start to finish. Dug the new tag team, little subtitles in their work. Let's hope the Diva is a Total Divas. I think it's T Divas. Is a thing of the past. Yeah, Total Divas. Total Divas is a thing of the past. When Charlotte and Bailey and Alexander get to the Raw main event, pleased, and set up new rivalries and planted seeds for the future. Albert's commentary was fucking awful. And they said Itami has no friends. Then 20 minutes later, Funaki, who translated for his first web appearance, was there saying he had his back. Confusing, but besides that, 8 out of 10 episode. That's his feedback. No, not a question. Feedback.
Okay. I got feedback from Bret Hart, and he said the show is only 4 out of 10.
That's pretty good.
Dang it.
Pretty good. On the Hart scale, I'm pleased with that. I thought it was a good show. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And to which
a lot better than last
Shaw
week.
replied, "You better watch your mouth, boy."
You better watch your mouth, boy.
Yeah. That's why I told Bret Hart in person, stop taking that credit for the sharpshooter.
Yeah.
He didn't want to listen to me.
Yeah. And he should watch his mouth.
Yeah, he's another one that should watch his mouth, boy. So hits and shits, gentlemen.
Hits and shits. Who wants to start? Should I?
Yeah, go on.
Should you? You know what? Let's start this in a negative end.
Who was shit?
Yeah, my shit. I will give it to one robot.
Wow, why? She was animated this week. Besides the Skype call.
I really can't think of anything that was that horrible because really there was not much, unless you want to call the camera guy.
This week we witnessed with the Skype call. We witnessed just a modicum of the capabilities of Devin Bot.
Well,
she's gonna be our new overlord. She's the one that Vince is priming for the top, not Triple H.
Is she the new camera person? Just standing behind Titus O'Neil.
Yeah, that was just Devin Vision. That was just our point of view. Anywho, but, that's your shit for this week, Miss Devin Townsend.
Devin Townsend.
I'd love it if Devin Townsend was the backstage interviewer. That'd be a whole nother show. Yeah, right. Yeah. Bernie, who was your shit this week?
Whoever polished the head of one Titus O'Neil. It is too shiny.
Too shiny, that head, sir.
Yeah.
We need to put some powder on that shit.
Yeah. Some blender.
Yeah. Too shiny, your head, sir.
There wasn't anything that awful this week, was there?
No, there wasn't really much to complain about.
Yeah. Besides the double tag.
Yeah, the tag team was just the tag team match was disappointing to me. Actually, do you know what? I hate to say it. Lucha Dragons.
Yeah, totally.
They did nothing. They did nothing in that match. That's my shit this week.
Yeah, championship week. They fucked it up real good.
Yeah, they did pretty much nothing in their championship match and kept the belts by default. And I thought these guys were supposed to be like kind of faces, and that seems kind of heelish to me. So I'm not quite sure what the story they're telling with Lucha Dragons is. So for me, that's my shit this week is the Lucha Dragons. Disappointing.
It was
because they've been so dynamic. They've been so hard to ignore in every match they do. They've just completely outshone whatever opponent they've had just by sheer virtue of the moveset that they have and stuff. And for them to just be non-entities in a championship match is just bit of a shame.
During championship week, nonetheless.
During championship week. So that's my shits this week.
Good choice. Good choice.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
The hits, Chris.
What's your hit, Chris?
Oh, there's going to be a surprise since I've kind of hinted. It hasn't been a secret that I haven't been a big fan of this wrestler, but my hit of the week, Tyson Kidd.
Yeah, Tyson Codd.
Yeah,
Love
Tyson
the Codd.
Yeah.
Yeah, pulled it out of the bag this week, big time.
Yeah.
Hell of a match. It was an awesome match. Like I said, very Japanese in its execution. I thought. Tyson Kidd did a stint in Japan, did he not?
I think he was, yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. But yeah, definitely that flavor to their match. My hit this week is Charlotte. Because she's just pure breed champion now, you know. She's awesome. And I was saying earlier, we used to shit all over her back in the day because she used to be fucking awful. And we used to give her a fucking hard time for how shit she was. And to see her now, it's like a completely different wrestler. It was after the first pay-per-view that we properly saw the turn in her. But she's just come on so well since arrival. And yeah, that match with Bailey was fucking amazing. Total barnstormer.
Wait. I want to revoke my shit.
You want to revoke your shit? What was your shit?
The Revenge.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
That did suck. That did.
And blow at the same time.
I'm still angry at the Lucha Dragons enough to stick, but yeah, that pissed me off. I'm glad you picked that. That was fucking awful.
Yeah, someone had to.
The guy that can barely cut a promo and the guy that just he said one word and he was fucking terrible. Amazing skills. But yeah, I don't want to see that at all.
Yeah, my hit for this week. Just out of comedy, I want to give it to the Foot Locker guys. But in reality, Tyson Kidd is it for me.
Yeah. Fair choice, both of you. Yeah.
Wow.
So that pretty much wraps us up for this week. Do we want to give any shouts out to anything we didn't play an advert for? Boys.
Can I mention something real quick?
Yeah. You mentioned something.
I found out why JBL possibly hates the bunny now. And all I'm going to say is Vengeance 2003, APA Bar Brawl Invitational. Yeah, a Bar Fest Invitational. And the bunny's in there. He's been around since 2003.
He's a seasoned worker, this bunny. Yeah.
Veteran of the business.
Yeah.
11 years in the business.
You know he's on the roster page on WWE.
With the theme song, by the way. A theme entrance and a theme song.
Oh,
in that
motherfuckers.
I had this awful feeling that this would happen.
They give you Adam Rose and you go, I like the bunny.
I like the bunny.
Fuck's sake. For fuck's sake, WWE. What the fuck? I like the bunny. I want the bunny to be a wrestler. Fucking hell. I thought they just fired Eugene. I didn't realize they made him fucking head of the company. For fuck's sake.
To add to it, that costume, the suit that was on that, whoever was in it was using the same suit as the current bunny right now.
So they've
had it for years.
Suit in shape for 11 years.
I've just I've got the match right now. You know that big fella that you showed us the picture of before that they just signed to WWE.
Dylan Miles. Yeah.
Dylan Miles. Right, you bring him in and you call him George, okay? And you push him through NXT and you push him to the main roster. And his first match on the main roster, he pets the bunny too hard and kills him.
No.
And that's his introduction to Raw. Big monster heel.
No.
He comes out and pets the bunny too hard.
No.
And he has a manager called Lenny who tries to stop him.
No. This is the initial plan. And then Vince McMahon sees the booking and then says, No, we can't have that. Let's give it to the Big Show.
Yeah, the Big Show will do it instead.
The Big Show will pet the bunny too hard.
Yeah, someone needs
But
to.
doesn't look. Yeah, but it doesn't look like Larry. That's the only thing.
Yeah, Dylan Miles looks like Larry.
Yeah, McMahon doesn't care about
George.
that. He doesn't like that.
Oh, that's true. He doesn't read books. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's never read a book in his life.
He has read a book. The book that Warrior gave him, The Little Engine That Could. That's what he read.
I forgot about that.
He's still not finished it.
Open the first page, damn it.
He reads like a word a day. He just reads a word a day.
No. He lets someone read a word to him per day. What's the word today?
He walks.
Hey, I don't like that.
Walks through the room. Just walks through the room and just has the word spoken to him as he keeps going about his insane fucking totalitarian dream.
Meanwhile, in Triple H's office, he reads through the whole script of Rocky IV, the screenplay.
Just waiting for that coronary. Just waiting for that coronary. It's coming. It's got to come. That's all Triple H is doing. Waiting for that heart attack to happen. So do we want to get into plugs and get the fuck out of Dodge?
Yeah, sure.
We want to give a shout out to the Ranty M boys, like we usually do. Oh shit, the bed. We didn't play the Shell Pod trailer. Shell Pod Butter Show on YouTube. Go look for Shell Pod. It's really fucking good.
Shell Pod.
Yeah. I forgot to send you the Shell Pod. That is entirely my bad. I forgot to send you the Shell Pod advert.
Shell Pod ad on YouTube?
Yeah. Their podcast. I'm saying their podcast on YouTube, and people should go listen to it. But I've got an advert for Shell Pod that I need to send you for the next show.
Is it from the channel Shell Shock 1998?
No, it's Butter's show.
Huh?
It's Butter's show.
Wait, is it that?
Hello, my name is Greg.
Yeah, that's the one.
My friend James and I do this show called Shell Pod. We're a wrestling podcast that talks not only the wrestling biz, but occasionally other things that we're into, such as movies and comics. We do topics such as favorite villains, wrestling throwbacks, Would You Rather, and many more. We're an impromptu show, too, which means we're not weekly or monthly or anything. We just post whenever we want. We are always welcome to anybody joining us. We're usually joined by people like Dave Casey and my friend Donald, who is hilarious as hell. Check us out on YouTube at The Shell Pod. Like us on Facebook. If you want news on The Shell Pod, follow me on Twitter at Beware Craven. Shell Pod. We're just another podcast.
That was, go listen to that show.
Yep.
Yep. Anyway, yeah, that was
no. I'm sorry, but the mixing or lack thereof blew my headphones off.
Yeah, that hurt my ears, Butters. I love you, buddy, but fuck.
Yeah, send Phil or me the just you talking, and we'll make it nice for you.
Shine that shit up real nice.
Leon.
Perfectly timed. So are there any other shows that we want to throw up a big hey to?
Yeah, of
Wrestling
course.
Radio Australia, like we mentioned.
Mm-hmm. Wrestling Soup.
Solo Monster, of course. Happy birthday.
Solo Monster. Happy birthday, Solo Monster. Yeah, I love Solo Monster show. It's a good show.
Yeah.
And the next episode of Sleeve Notes probably going to drop Wednesday at this point because I need to put all the pieces together. But it's a really good one this week. Really chuffed with it.
Yeah, no Cartilage International this week because I was sick as a dog on Sunday due to heavy drinkage, I guess. Also, my back started to hurt. I don't know why.
Wetting the baby's head. Yeah, I can't think why that happened.
I did a weird thing this week with all the podcasts I listened to, and I sped it up by 1.5 times the speed. And interesting.
Do we talk
for the
slow
long,
for you?
long podcast? It just it makes it faster.
Let's go backwards.
Let's
go backwards.
Everyone sounds like they were in the 1920s.
Yeah.
But I gotta now that we're doing plugs, but Mega Power Radio, when you speed it up, Chunky does not sound any different at any speed.
Sounds exactly the same at whatever speed.
Yeah.
That's quite a unique gift.
I missed the cackling of Ree this week on Mega Pause Radio, I gotta say.
Yeah.
I like it when she laughs.
I like Ree's. Yeah, I like Ree's laughs. I like Ree generally on Mega Power. She
Yeah, but still
brings a lot of fun to the mix.
I freaking love the pre-tape Total Divas stuff. I
Man,
hate
hilarious.
Total Divas, but Larry makes it so hilarious. And of course, the
Saves me
occasional
saves me having to watch it.
Yeah, because he does the recaps. He throws in like little clips of the like we do of certain really stupid quotes that the quote unquote divas spew, and also Natty. Oh man, Natty.
Oh yeah, there's a whole lot of natty ice.
Also, I was
They
so
make
shit faced
NXT
on
look bad
Saturday.
on them.
I was so shit faced on Saturday. I
gave-
was listening.
give Natty Ice a call?
No. I was listening to Mega Pause, the finished off Mega Pause Radio, and all I thought to myself was, "Okay, Bernie, keep it together. Listen to Larry's voice. Listen to Larry's voice. You can walk home just normal, just like you usually do. Listen to Larry's voice. Concentrate on Larry. Larry, on the Larry."
Yeah.
So
I've had
thank you,
similar
Larry,
experiences.
that I didn't like fall over in the middle of the street and get mugged and whatever.
Larry saved your life that night.
Chunky Larry saved my life. It's a thing.
Last night, Chucky Larry saved my life. Yeah, I can't think of any other shows that we need to shout out that we haven't shouted out already. So should we just wrap this up? Say cheerio. Thank you for getting this far in another episode of the NXT cast.
Are we at episode 47?
We are at episode
Sorry?
49.
Episode 49, 50 next week. We were thinking if we were going to reboot a new 52.
Mine. It's my 50th anniversary.
Yours
You
is-
guys, one of you needs still 4, and the other needs like 10 more to be 50 for this show.
All right, we'll bring you a present.
Well, we'll do a 50th special when it comes your time, Phil.
Okay, that sounds awesome. All right then. Well, let's say peace out and cheerio, shall we?
Okay, peace out.
Cheerio.
You. If your heart is in a dream, no request it to extreme. When you wish upon a star, as dreams must do. Faith is kind. She brings it to those who love. There's sweet fulfillment of their secret love. Like a bowl of all the blue, where steps sing as we do through. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. kind. She brings to those who run the sweet fulfillment of their secret longing. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. Dreams come true.
You, huh? You better watch your mouth, boy. You don't